Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariel, and you're watching Dress Relief. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today I'm going to talk about my current favorites regarding everything from fashion to beauty and makeup to books and movies and TV shows and music, which is pretty much everything that I'm currently loving, as well as some recent purchases or things that I just got or I just started and I am excited to try. So yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward and I hope you enjoy this and I hope I can introduce you to some cool new things. And yeah, let's get started. So first off, the world of fashion. I haven't bought too many clothes actually in the past couple months, which I guess is surprising because this is a fashion channel. But one thing I did buy recently was this pair of black trousers that I got from Chew. Obviously one of my favorite stores, I talk about them all the time. And because quite a lot of you ask where I get my trousers, I answer this question all the time on my social media. I usually buy pleated trousers secondhand, especially off of like Depop or Poshmark or one of those secondhand apps. What I really like about buying them secondhand is that there's vintage options, and I feel like the vintage trouser look really fits the Dark Academia aesthetic, so I like getting vintage trousers. But I was looking for a pair of black trousers since I have quite a lot of brown trousers, so I got this pair off Chew and I really like them. It has a stretchy waistband, which I like because I have been trying to gain some weight, and because it is an Asian brand and I am very petite, the sizing fits me better than other brands. So if you're looking to purchase from there, just keep that in mind. The sizing does run small. But yeah, overall I really like this pair of pants and I'll definitely be including them a lot in my Dark Academia videos and wearing them a lot to work whenever our office opens back up. Another thing I bought recently is this pair of pointed toe heels that has just a 1 to 2 inch heel. I have a pair of pointed toe heels with like a 4-inch heel, but the thing is, anything above 3-inch heels is just not it for me, and I finally come to terms and accepted that about myself, that I will never be comfortable in high heels or else I will be hanging on to my boyfriend for dear life as I walk around. So yeah, I needed a pointed toe heel under 3 inches and I finally got these off of ASOS. And they are much more comfortable than my 4-inch pointed toe heels. And finally, when it comes to fashion, the area that I have been trying to purchase more of is accessories. I feel like my outfits are usually lacking in accessories, so I've been trying to buy more jewelry and accessories. One thing I really like that I purchased recently is this Bad Boys ring, but I'm so sad because the past couple of days I have not been able to find it. I already lost it. I've only worn it like once or twice out, so I'm very disappointed about that, and I'm probably gonna buy another one after I finish filming this video. So next I wanted to talk about some beauty and makeup products that I've been loving. So first I wanted to talk about Merit. I was gifted these products in partnership with Merit Beauty, which is a clean and minimalist beauty brand. And since this is my first collab, I want you guys to know that I will only promote products that I actually like and would use myself. And so for Merit, I was really attracted to their minimalist approach to makeup, and I was very impressed with their products. They were quick and easy to use and helped streamline my everyday makeup process. So currently I work from home, and sometimes I will have a meeting come up that I wasn't expecting, and I like to just throw on some very quick, easy makeup just to look a little refreshed during my meeting. So what I have been doing is I will throw on some BB cream to cover up some redness in my skin, and then I will take Merit's Minimalist Complexion Stick and use that under my eyes, but I think you can also use them without the BB cream. It has a pretty good coverage, but since I have a lot of redness under this layer of makeup, I usually like to throw on a BB cream as well. And then I will take Merit's brow pomade and use that on my brows. And then finally I will take the Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil and just add a little bit of color to my lips, and that's pretty much it. A 3 to 4 step routine, and it just makes me feel a little bit more confident during my meetings. I will also be including an affiliate link in the description box if you do want to try out Merit products yourself. Next, I have been loving the Lizzie McGuire collection from ColourPop. Lizzie McGuire was one of my favorite shows growing up on Disney Channel, and this just made me feel really nostalgic, and I love the Y2K vibes it gives off. I usually do the same orangey eyeshadow look for my typical makeup, but I really want to try using more colors in my routine, so I'm very excited to try this neon green and hot pink and purple colors for my makeup. Next, I wanted to talk about some books I recently finished reading or I'm currently reading. So first of all, I finished reading The Midnight Library by Matt Haig a couple months ago, but I never really got a chance to talk about it on my channel or on social media, so here I go. I thought it was a pretty good book, though it was pretty predictable at some times, so I wouldn't say it was like the most amazing thing I've ever read, but it did get me thinking a lot because the plot is about a woman who almost, hold on, I don't want to spoil anything. Okay. It's about a woman who almost dies, and she ends up in the Midnight Library where she's able to read a book that basically it transports her into a different version of her life where she made a different decision at one point in time, if that makes sense. But it's got me thinking a lot since then, like wondering what my life would have been like if I made a different decision at a certain time. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty interesting concept. And the book I'm currently reading is The Secret History, which, you know, is considered like the dark academia book. So I'm very excited to see what all y'all dark academia peeps who follow me are hyping up. I'm only about 30 pages in right now, but it's pretty good so far, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And then after I finish The Secret History, I have pre-ordered a book which finally ships in a few days, and it's called Arsenic and Adobo, and it follows a Filipino-American family, so I'm very excited to see some representation since I am Filipino-American, and hopefully that is a good book as well. Now I want to talk about TV shows and movies that I've been watching, which is my longest list because my boyfriend and I usually just stay home and watch TV shows and movies instead of going out on dates. We're very much homebodies. So first I watched Primal, which is an animated series, I think on HBO Max, and it follows around a caveman and dinosaur in prehistoric times. And while it sounds like it's for children, do not show it to your children. It's pretty dark. It's really about pure survival, and I found it very interesting and entertaining. There was like no dialogue at all, just like grunting and sound effects, and still I was able to be totally captivated throughout the whole thing, and I definitely recommend it. I also watched this anime called Horimiya, and I thought it was a cute like slice of life anime. Very cute love story. Yeah, it's kind of just a short feel-good anime, and I recommend that one as well. So I also watched some K-dramas. First of all, I watched True Beauty, which was pretty good, but it's probably not like my favorite K-drama, so I won't talk about it too much. But I also rewatched Goblin. This is my second time watching it, so that's one of my favorite K-dramas along with Crash Landing on You. So Goblin is like a fantasy-based one, and basically there's this guy who's like hundreds of years old. He's a goblin, and the only way he can like break his immortality is to find the goblin's bride. And so yeah, I don't want to spoil it too much, but that's like the premise of it. And then Crash Landing on You, which I watched like 3 times now, is about a South Korean woman who gets into an accident and ends up accidentally in the DMZ, the demilitarized zone between North Korea and South Korea, and she gets caught by this North Korean soldier, but then he ends up hiding her in North Korea, and a romance blooms between them. It's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet-esque story, and I really like that one. And I think it's a really good one to get into if you've never watched a Korean drama before. I think Crash Landing on You is a good like first drama to watch. And then recently the 4th season of The Handmaid's Tale came out, so I started watching that. And it's been so long since the last season of The Handmaid's Tale. I'm super excited to see where it goes, and now I'm pretty tempted to read the book as well. If you're not familiar with Handmaid's Tale, it's basically a dystopian story where like in the US, like the Gilead has taken over, and basically it's a society that's completely mistreats women. They have like the handmaids who are used to make children. Basically, they're assigned to a couple who can't have children, and they have a weird ceremony where they impregnate the handmaid and try to have children. That's basically the gist of it. I'm horrible explaining things, so it's probably better to look it up. But it's a pretty interesting story, and yeah, the new season came out, so if you want to watch it, now's a good time. And speaking of handmaids, another movie I recently watched is The Handmaiden, which was so good. It was like so many plot twists, and I went into it knowing nothing. So I recommend also going into it knowing nothing. There's so many like plot twists and I really liked it. And finally, I thought I'd throw in music as well. So recently, one artist I've been listening to a lot, who I discovered on TikTok, is Loife. And if you're into jazz, oh my god, her voice is so amazing and she has a lot of jazz influence in her songs, and I definitely recommend checking her out. I also saw her cover a song by Lake Street Dive, which made me look into that band as well, and I really like their song, Hypotheticals. I haven't listened to too much of their other music yet, but I definitely will check that out as well. And finally, I have become ARMY. I started listening to BTS a little bit more because I just randomly decided to watch their carpool karaoke with James Corden, and I think I became a fan from just that one video because I thought they were super funny and cute. And now I want to check them out more and listen to more of their music. I also watched some of their Run BTS episodes, which were really entertaining. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to like and leave a comment down below what you liked from it, or comment on what videos you want to see in the future, and follow me on Instagram at DRESSRELIEF and on TikTok at DRESSRELIEF, and I will see you guys next time.